Listen to me. When you wake up in the morning, before you even grab your phone, before you check a single notification, before you even think about what the world wants from you, you've got to tell yourself, I am built for this. Because if you don't, life will start whispering lies into your ear, telling you that you're not enough, that you're too tired, that you don't have what it takes. And if you don't counter those lies immediately, they'll plant roots, they'll grow. And before you know it, you'll be moving through your day like you're weak, like you're fragile, like you're some victim. But you're not a victim, you're not fragile, you're not weak, you're built for this. Every scar on your body, every time you've been broken down, every moment you've been told you weren't enough, that wasn't proof that you should quit. That was proof that you could endure it and still keep moving. Life didn't break you, it refined you. It sharpened you. It put fire to your soul to burn off the excuses and the softness, so what's left is pure strength, pure focus, pure determination. Stop looking at what you've been through as a curse and start recognizing it as evidence that you were designed for pressure. See, everybody wants the reward, but not everybody is willing to carry the weight. But you were born to carry it. That's why you've survived things that would have crushed other people. That's why you're still here when others quit. That's why when life tried to bury you, you grew anyway. You don't need to run from challenges. You need to embrace them. You don't need to avoid pain. You need to recognize that pain is the very thing building the muscle you'll need for your destiny. Every morning when you look in that mirror, you've got to remind yourself, I'm built different. I'm built to handle storms. I'm built to survive heat. I'm built to walk through fire and not come out burned. And I'm not saying life won't be heavy. I'm not saying there won't be days when you question yourself, when you doubt, when you feel like breaking down. But being built for this doesn't mean you never struggle. It means you don't let the struggle define you. It means when the weight is heavy, you square your shoulders, you plant your feet, and you carry it anyway. It means when the enemy whispers quit, you shout back never. It means when the world pushes against you, you push back harder. Stop thinking you're average. Stop walking through life apologizing for your strength, for your resilience, for your power. Do you understand that most people will never make it because the second life gets rough? They collapse. They fold, but not you. You've got a track record of surviving. You've got a resume of endurance. Go back and look at all the things you thought were going to destroy you, yet you're still here. You thought you weren't going to make it through that heartbreak, but you did. You thought you weren't going to survive that loss, but you did. You thought that failure was the end of you, but here you are, breathing, standing, still in the fight. That's not weakness. That's not luck. That's proof that you were built for this. And every morning when you start your day with that declaration, something changes inside of you. Your posture shifts, your mind sharpens, your spirit wakes up. Suddenly, the obstacles in front of you don't look like mountains anymore. They look like training. Every challenge is preparation. Every problem is practice. Every setback is shaping you for the comeback. But only if you choose to see it that way. Only if you choose to remind yourself that you're not ordinary. You're not someone who gives up at the first sign of trouble. You're a fighter, you're a grinder, you're a warrior. And warriors don't fear the battle. They run into it, knowing they're built to win. So the next time you wake up tired, the next time you wake up discouraged, the next time you wake up feeling like the weight of the world is sitting on your chest, I need you to open your mouth and declare it. I am built for this. Because the truth is, life is going to test you every single day. The question is not whether the test will come. The question is whether you'll remember who you are when it does. And if you can remember that one truth, if you can look yourself in the mirror every morning and declare it with conviction, there won't be anything, no struggle, no storm, no setback that can stop you, because you were built for this. Every single morning when you wake up, you've got to make a decision before the world makes it for you. You've got to tell yourself, asterisk, I control my day. Asterisk, because if you don't set the tone, the day will set it for you. If you don't grab the wheel, distractions, negativity, people's opinions, and life's chaos will drive you straight off course. And too many of us keep waking up, rolling out of bed, and letting life dictate how we move, how we think, how we feel. That's why some of you stay stuck in the same cycle, because you keep handing your power over to circumstances you can't control. You've got to wake up with authority. You've got to wake up with intention. Before you check your phone, before you answer that text, before you scroll through everybody else's highlight reel, you've got to declare, asterisk, this is my day, and I'm not giving it away. Asterisk, because if you don't claim it, the world will claim it for you. And let me be real, life doesn't care about your dreams, your goals, your peace. The world will load you down with distractions, with doubt, with deadlines, with drama. If you don't walk into the day already anchored, already focused, you'll get pulled in 100 directions and end up nowhere. I need you to understand something. Control is not about making everything perfect. You're never going to stop life from throwing curveballs. You can't stop people from talking about you. You can't stop traffic from being heavy. You can't stop problems from showing up. But control means you don't let those things decide your attitude. Control means when everything around you is chaotic, you choose calm. When people try to provoke you, you choose discipline. When the unexpected happens, you choose response over reaction. That's power. That's how you win. See, most people wake up and immediately surrender. They roll over, hit snooze, and they've already lost. They let fatigue control them. They let procrastination control them. They start their day reactive instead of proactive. And once you start like that, it's a domino effect. The smallest inconvenience ruins their mood. One negative comment ruins their confidence. One mistake ruins their momentum. But when you wake up and say, asterisk, I control my day, asterisk, you break that pattern. You step into your life as the driver, not the passenger. Think about it. If you owned a business, would you let strangers walk in and run your company? Would you let them make decisions, spend your money, change your vision? Absolutely not. So why do you let random circumstances, random people, random emotions run your life? Your day is your company. Your mind is your boardroom. Your energy is your currency. And every morning, you've got to protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. When you say, asterisk, I control my day, asterisk, you start moving with discipline. You wake up on purpose. You set goals for the day, not just for the week, not just for the year, asterisk, for today. Asterisk, you tell yourself what's important and you eliminate what's not. You learn to say no to distractions, no to negativity, no to things that don't align with where you're going. Because control is not just about what you allow in. It's about what you keep out. And let me be honest with you, it won't always feel good. Taking control of your day requires sacrifice. It means getting up when your body wants to stay in bed. It means working on your dream when it'd be easier to scroll, to binge, to waste time. It means saying no to people who drain you, even if they get mad. But discipline is the highest form of freedom. When you control your day, you don't just survive, you thrive. You don't just react, you create. You don't just go through life, you grow through it. So when that alarm goes off, when the sun rises, when your feet hit the floor, don't stumble into the day half-ass, leap, and unprepared. Walk into it with intention, command it, declare it, own it. Don't let anybody, don't let anything steal your energy, your peace, your focus. Every minute of your day is currency. You either spend it on purpose, or you waste it on nonsense. And once it's gone, you don't get it back. That's why every morning, without fail, you need to look yourself in the mirror and declare it out loud. Asterisk, I control my day. Asterisk, because if you can master your day, you can master your life. Every single morning, you've got to remind yourself of one truth. Asterisk, I refuse to quit. Asterisk, because life is coming. It's not a matter of if, it's when. It's coming with setbacks, with disappointments, with stress you didn't see coming, with weight that feels unbearable. And if you don't decide in advance who you are when those moments come, you'll fold. You'll let the pain make decisions for you. You'll let the pressure dictate your future. But when you wake up and declare, asterisk, I don't quit, asterisk, you put yourself in a position where nothing, no matter how heavy, can break your spirit. See, people love to talk about success like it's this glamorous road, paved with sunshine and applause. But let me tell you, the true success is built on the back of struggle. It's built in the nights you cry yourself to sleep and still wake up and go again. It's built in the days you fail, not once, not twice, but over and over, and yet you choose to stand back up. Quitting is easy. Anybody can quit. Quitting doesn't take strength. Quitting doesn't take courage. Quitting doesn't take resilience. But refusing to quit, that's where champions are born. That's where destiny is fulfilled. That's where lives are changed. And I know some of you are tired. You've been grinding, and it feels like nothing is working. You've been giving your best, and it feels like the results don't match the effort. That's when quitting starts whispering in your ear. That's when your mind starts saying, asterisk, what's the point? Asterisk, but listen to me, the point is that every step you take without quitting is building something inside you that's far greater than the temporary results you see. The point is that your refusal to quit is training your character, strengthening your willpower, and aligning you with opportunities that only show up to people who stay in the fight. You've got to stop measuring your progress only by what you see in the moment. Seeds don't grow the day you plant them. Muscles don't form the first time you lift a weight. The process takes time, but the only people who reap the harvest are the ones who refuse to quit while they're waiting. And I promise you this, every tear, every sacrifice, every lonely night, every painful setback, it will not be wasted if you keep going. But if you quit, you guarantee one outcome. You'll never see the reward. You've got to wake up every day with the mindset that quitting is not an option. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. When the pain comes, you endure it. When the pressure mounts, you rise under it. When the voice in your head says, asterisk, give up, asterisk, you answer back, asterisk, not me, I'm built for this. I'm staying in the fight. Asterisk, because winners are not the ones who never stumble. They're the ones who decide one more step, one more round, one more day. That's the difference. That's the gap between average and greatness. Think about it. How many times in your past did you feel like you couldn't go another day? How many times did you think, asterisk, this is it, I'm done, I can't take it anymore? Asterisk, but here you are. You survived what you thought would destroy you. You overcame what you thought was unbearable. That's proof you can keep going. That's evidence you don't have to quit. And if you made it through before, you can make it through again. Stop letting temporary emotions make permanent decisions. You're tired now, but that's not forever. You're discouraged now, but that will pass. You're struggling now, but that struggle is shaping the strength you'll need for tomorrow. Refuse to let a season of pain trick you into throwing away a lifetime of purpose. So when the pressure feels unbearable, when the doors aren't opening, when the people around you are doubting you, when you're doubting yourself, I need you to rise up with everything in you and declare it again. Asterisk, I refuse to quit. Asterisk, because that mindset will carry you further than talent, further than luck, further than opportunity. Talent can fade, luck can run out, opportunities can be missed, but the person who refuses to quit can't be stopped. When the world says give up, when your body says it's over, when your mind says you're finished, your spirit needs to shout louder, asterisk, I refuse to quit. Asterisk, when you wake up in the morning, you can't just roll into the day hoping something good happens. You can't just wait for luck, wait for a break, wait for the stars to line up. No, every single morning you've got to open your eyes, look yourself in the mirror, and declare it. Asterisk, I will win today. Asterisk, not tomorrow, not next week, not some day today. Because today is all you've got. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is not promised. The only battlefield you can fight on, the only place you can win, is right here, right now, today. Too many people lose because they're always waiting for the perfect moment. They keep saying, once I feel better, once I've got more money, once I've got more time, once everything settles down, then I'll win. No. That's why you're stuck. That's why your life hasn't shifted, because you're waiting for conditions that don't exist. Winning doesn't come when things are perfect. Winning comes when you decide to get up and go after it, even when everything around you is imperfect. The conditions don't create the victory, the decision does. When you wake up and declare, asterisk, I will win today, asterisk, you step into the day with a different kind of energy. You stop dragging your feet. You stop moving like life owes you something. You move like you're on a mission, like every second matters, like there's no backup plan. And when you carry yourself like that, opportunities notice you, people notice you, doors start opening not because the world changed, but because you did. And I get it, sometimes you feel like winning today is impossible. You've got bills piling up, responsibilities pulling you in every direction, your body is tired, your mind is overwhelmed. But listen to me, winning today doesn't always mean some massive breakthrough. Winning today means you didn't let the day break you. Winning today means you gave your best effort. You pushed through when you wanted to quit. You stayed disciplined when distraction called your name. It's those small wins, stacked day after day, that build into the big victories everybody else sees. People see the success, but they don't see the thousands of mornings when you woke up and decided, asterisk, today, I win. Asterisk, and let me tell you something. The enemy of today's win is tomorrow's excuse. The moment you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you've already surrendered today. And if you surrender enough todays, your whole life slips away. That's why you've got to stop pushing things off. You've got to stop treating your dream like it's optional, like it can wait. Every morning is a chance to take ground. Every morning is a chance to move one step closer. You don't need to finish the race today, but you'd better start running it. Winning today is about focus. It's about waking up and saying, what do I need to do today to get closer to where I'm going? Not 100 things, not 1,000 things, asterisk, the essential things. Asterisk, and then you attack them with everything in you. You don't drift through the day, you dominate it. You don't let hours pass by wasted. You take control and make them count. Because at the end of the day, you should be able to look back and say, I did what I said I would do. I won. And you know what happens when you win enough todays. You build momentum. You start stacking victories. And momentum is powerful. Momentum is the force that carries you through days when you don't feel motivated, through seasons when life feels heavy. Momentum becomes your proof that you can. Your reminder that you've done it before and you'll do it again. But momentum only comes from one place, winning today. So when your feet hit the floor in the morning, don't waste a second moving aimlessly. Don't hand the day over to distractions, to laziness, to fear. You've got to rise up and declare it. Asterisk, I will win today. Asterisk, and then you've got to back that declaration up with effort, with discipline, with focus, with grit. Because the truth is, life will never give you the day, you've got to take it. So stop waiting, stop delaying, stop making excuses, Every morning, you're given the gift of another day, and it's on you to make sure it's not wasted. Stand up, speak it with conviction, live it with action, and no matter what comes against you, make sure when the day is over, you can say with confidence, *I will win today*. *.